Were you worried about your form coming into this test?
Yeah, it was actually. I mean, it's been a testing period for me. The last 4 or 5 test matches, like I said, you have to dig deep sometimes. You have to look right inside, and I had to work really hard. There's no doubt I've been concerned. It was obviously nice to play something like my best today. But like I said, this game, it's an incredible game. It's always testing you all the time. From that 100 in Antigua, and then all of a sudden, it's been tricky. So yeah, there's no doubt. So it was nice to put something in today and contribute to the team. Put us in a good position.
Remarkable today's cricket. I mean, things happen so quickly. With your experience with England, what's different about the approach and the feel about the England team now, Ian? Is it noticeably different?
Look, it's a very good environment at the minute. It's about being positive all the time. That's not to say in the past we haven't tried to play like that, but we've just got guys, I suppose younger guys who have just born, they're just raised that way. That's the way they've come into cricket, whether it's because they've played a lot of T20 or whatever. They just see the game a little bit differently. They want to take every option on, which is completely different to, I suppose, when I started. But yeah, it's been good, and obviously there's some good stuff again today, and 3 days have been they've been brilliant. The run rates have been great from us, and the way we bowled the first 10 overs today, and we're going into a really exciting day of Test cricket tomorrow.
Australia can't make 412, can they?
Oh, look, in this kind of cricket, in Ashes cricket, anything's possible, and I'm sure they'll back themselves to come and get close, if not knock it off. So we know we've got a lot of hard work to do tomorrow. We've got to rest up, and we've got to come out and bowl like we did. If we bowl like we did in the first 10 overs today, then we've put ourselves in a great position. I thought we were outstanding. But yeah, we know there's a lot of hard work, and I thought again, this time as well, our fielding was outstanding. The way we backed the bowlers up was brilliant, and we have to keep doing that through this series. And if we do that, we know our bowlers have got skills to take 20 wickets.
Ian, did you feel like your place in the team was at threat?
Look, when you're not scoring runs as a batter, that's the case, isn't it? I mean, that's my job. So it's nice to make a contribution today and start to feel some rhythm and feel back to my best, and hopefully that's the start now. But it is just a start. But yeah, there's no doubt. I want to. It's been 4 or 5 games without a score. So yeah, it was nice to spend time in the middle.
The way England's bowlers bowled today, that must give you huge confidence going into tomorrow that you can take 10 wickets.
It did, yeah. I mean, it's always a danger time, isn't it? With the 10 overs before the new ball, you try and cruise, you try and get through it as quick as you can. But we wanted to go out and take wickets before that new ball, and I thought the way the guys set the tone with that was brilliant, and it made it that little bit easier when we had the new ball. And we've got to have the same desire tomorrow, because there will be periods where it gets flat, and it won't be doing a lot, so we're going to have to work very hard, and that's the excitement about playing this kind of cricket.
You kind of half answered there already, but you said this could be periods of flatness, but did you see enough in the England innings there of the ball doing a little bit in terms of bounce and keeping low occasionally that gives you enough thought there'll be something in it there?
There's enough there, I think. Like I said, it's a slow wicket, but there is a little bit of uneven bounce. The trick there, I suppose, is to put enough balls in the right area to get that to happen for you. And in the first innings, we were outstanding at doing that. We might have to set more fields in front of the bat, when the time's right, and work to those kind of plans. And that's something we've talked a lot about. Trevor's been massive on, not just going plan A. Having lots of different routes, being open to change, having a look at things for a couple of overs, going back. So, like I said, it's going to be an exciting day of cricket tomorrow.
Ian, Mitchell Starc seemed in some pain when he was bowling. Did you notice any difference in his follow-through or the way he was bowling at you?
Not really. Obviously, he looked in some discomfort, obviously, with his, I think it's his ankle, but, like you'd expect someone like, any of the Aussie bowlers, they're going to keep running in. That's what he did, and even if he was going through pain, he didn't show it really on the field, and that's what you expect from those guys.
Ian, over here, other way. You've been in this team for a very long time now, kind of seen it all, but is this the most fun that you're having playing Test cricket at the moment?
The fact that we're playing football in the mornings now, and just, it is. It's different. I'd say we've had times and we've had real great moments in the dressing room, but like I said, there's a slight different way of seeing the game. I think these guys just want to go out and take every option on. It's not thinking about if it doesn't come off. There are days when it doesn't come off, but that is a different way of seeing the game. There's no doubt, and which again for me is a bit of breath of fresh air, and it's great to be involved in.
How easy or difficult is it for a player who's perhaps used to other ways of looking at the game to change, to teach an old dog new tricks, really?
Well, no, not at all. I've still got to play my game, my style, and that's what I tried to do today. You know, like I said, it's been a tricky few test matches for me. You know, and it's nice to go out and play the way I want to play, which was positive today. You know, and if I keep doing that, and you know, that's my job to do. And obviously, the other guys will play their way as well. But we've got a nice balance at the minute. The guys have, like I said, they've really loved these 3 days. And you know, right for the 3 days, I suppose we warmed up. You know, they just wanted to get going and show their skills off, which is a great place to be.
Ian, you mentioned about the tricky period after your century in Antigua. What sort of mental space were you in coming into this innings? Was there lesser pressure because your team already had a substantial lead when you walked in?
For this innings? Not really. I suppose, you know, I knew this knock was going to be very important individually. But yeah, again, it was about, you know, individual stuff as well is irrelevant. It's about getting a total to win a game of cricket. And that's how I saw this. You know, I want to go out and play for the team, be aggressive, be busy. You know, that took probably a lot of pressure off individually as well, which was good. And you know, like I said, it was about getting a score on the board that could win us a test match. And I think we have got a score that can win us a test match, but we're just going to have to work very hard.
Watch every Ashes moment live.
This is like the days of Lillian Thompson.
Buy your live pass at cricket.com.au/subscribe.